too,
Love
please.
talking.
Yeah, well,
You're brilliant.
thank you.
I got to ask one last question because we got to go. You're in Chicago now. To tell us why you're in Chicago, because I think this is really important.
Yeah, so the Black community in Chicago has been speaking out pretty strongly about immigrants being forced down here. I came down here to meet up with some of the voices down here, and they've been taking me down to the communities and speaking with the people. And I'm getting on film, and I'm going to be releasing just some of their thoughts and how they're speaking out against it and how they're all voting red, like Chicago's going red.
Great. When can we see that?
That would be so great, and I'd love to see Hawaii here.
Yeah, I believe it can.
I think people are sick of the shit out here now.
I believe it can. I think it just takes one, and to make it cool, it's really about things being accepted, make it acceptable to the people.
Thank you. We know you pretending. We know you pretending.
Ain't no question.
So, we're down here in Chicago, Illinois. I finally got the chance to make it up here with Mark Carter, the legend. I'm sure you guys seen the footage from about a couple of weeks to a month ago. They've been fighting a strong fight since the summer. Down here with our people, man, with the community of Chicago, Illinois. And this is the man, the myth, the legend, Mark Carter right here is going to be a monumental player for the 2024 presidential election. He truly is a monolith over here in this community, and just have the blessed opportunity to speak to him here right now.
Yeah.
So starting off with our introduction, we're going to go ahead and speak with Locdinwithzaza. And
so I want to first thank us for coming out, because without us, we're nothing. Individual success is not success. Collective is. Group is. Us, we. That's the success. Now, with us starting this Going Red campaign, you know, it initially came from the thought of just being excluded. We know for the last 96 years, y'all, Chicago has been Democrat. 96 years. And out of those 96 years, 76 of those years, the Black community has given the Democrat Party 80 to 90% of our vote. What did we get in return? What do we get in return? And after a bunch of nothing, when you all sum it up, they want to call us back to the table again. Not just to give them our vote, but to bring in the Democratic National Convention, where they're going to spend $100 million here in Chicago. Once again, without us. Damaging any other part, because it speaks to the future of our children. Listen to this language. To attract top employers and create jobs for all residents, our city must have a skilled, educated workforce. Listen to these words. Immigrant children will make up the next generation of Chicago's workforce. Wait a minute. What about our children? This plan strictly speaks to bringing illegal immigrants into this country to replace us and our future generations. And they do it right in our face. And so with this Going Red political action committee, we're going to send a strong message. It starts with this group, but we're going to raise a mighty army from right here in Chicago and across the country that say to anybody, that before we allow you to replace us, we'll rise up in a political force to replace you. Plain and simple.
Okay, so hi everybody. My name is Lucre, and the story of why I left the Democratic Party is actually pretty crazy. So in 2021, I moved into my first apartment, and the lease told me I would have a same-sex roommate. And you know, that wasn't the most ideal situation for me, but at the time I really just wanted to move, so I was content with the scenario. And so when I moved into the apartment, I didn't have a roommate, so I had the space all to myself, and you know, it was fine. About a year into living there, I discovered that they had put a biological male, assigned him as my roommate. And I knew this because I started noticing that the bathroom, because the roommate situation it was just a shared bathroom. It wasn't like a roommate, just a shared bathroom. I started noticing that the toilet seat was being left up in my room, and obviously that left some question marks, you know, over my head, because I don't use the toilet like that. So assuming that maybe I had a female roommate assigned to me, and maybe she had a man that was occupying the space, but I came to discover that I actually had a trans man assigned to my roommate. And that was the craziest thing that ever happened. So, when that situation happened, you know, at first I was extremely Democratic. I had been trained by Democratic operatives throughout my schooling experience, and I was a Democrat. I was going to BLM rallies and everything. And when this happened, initially I was just trying to conform to it and, trying to be PC about it, but it was a really disgusting and uncomfortable situation for me. So I ended up reaching out to my housing manager to see what was up, and she basically told me that they weren't allowed to discriminate against this person. And so that's why he was assigned as my roommate, despite him literally being a man. And so that basically kind of forced me to look into what I've been supporting as a Democrat, because I asked my parents what I was supposed to vote for when I turned 18. I'm 24 now. They told me Democrat. So that was what I voted for. My first time I voted Democrat. I only voted Democrat once, but I was going to continue voting Democrat because I didn't know any better. But yeah, after I had that whole traumatic situation, me and my husband fell down the conservative rabbit hole together because we were both staying in that building. So I ended up watching a film by the conservative Matt Walsh called "What Is a Woman," where he's basically talking about the whole transgender thing and delving into the LGBT and talking about how they basically trying to force it onto children. And once I got into that agenda, everything else kind of just fell into place. So yeah, the Democrats are pretty demonic. That's really all I can say. And happy that I was able to have this awakening at an early age before I made any permanent, decisions around the Democrats. And I'm really happy that I just become aware of everything, because this all happened to me a couple of years ago. So when Brandon Johnson, was campaigning and everything, that was the first election that I actually paid attention to, because beforehand I was just kind of blindly voting Democrat and not really paying attention to the news or policies. But watching Brandon Johnson campaign, it became very apparent to me that I actually looked up. He said that he was about socialists. So Brandon Johnson is doing exactly what he said he was going to do. And I know of a lot of people personally who simply voted for Brandon Johnson because of their skin color, regardless of politics. And that's how I also voted. So now I'm just more aware of the fact that you have to read before you vote, because people will trick you. And praise God for my situation. Despite how crazy it was, it really helped me for the better.
Awesome.
I'm a free thinker now. So yeah.
So basically, I've actually been conservative my whole life, but my whole family still to this day is Democrat. And I tell you, man, just what I'm seeing right now, the era that we're in, it's a biblical era, because we chose to be. We really are. And we do this. And a lot of our history, to more so, we've lost our financial stability. Things like Black Wall Street have been burned down, and they opened the dams on us, or even like Cinco Village, that is now Central Park in New York, which is destroyed, which was a prosperous Black town. But the most important thing they took from us is our history. And the Conservative Party started off with benefiting Black people exclusively, because the Kansas and Nebraska Act was installed by the Democratic Party to give citizens of each state the ability to make their own rights and laws for their slaves. The Conservative Party didn't even exist unless the Kansas and Nebraska Act came, so that pretty much means to the nature, the Conservative Party exists only to the anti-Democratic Party, which benefited off our suffering. It's nothing new. A lot of people know about Black Wall Street. They taught me in school, but they never really tell us exactly how it happened. Black Wall Street was burned down. It was a monument in terms of Black history and things that we accomplished. And the truth is, it shows how we were able to be anti-government and how we were able to be self-sufficient. And that's one thing that the government fears, because if we're able to do it ourselves, we don't need them. Yeah, they bombed it down, but who did? It was a Democratic governor, James B.A. Robertson, ordered the bombing of Black Wall Street. You think of Seneca Village, which is Central Park now, killed all the people down there in Seneca Village, which was a completely Black village, and they shut everyone down. It was a Democratic mayor. You look at Wilmington, North Carolina, and they opened up dams, and it was Democratic government again. It's as if time and time again, somehow our enemies, at least the devil, has convinced us that we don't exist. And it's almost at the point of what goes up must come down. only have us in this position because of propaganda. They only have us in this position because they took away our history and replaced it with something that never represented us. These are the same people that tell us what our culture is. These are the same people that gatekeep us. Like, think of just Chicago itself, how beautiful the city is, the poetry, the art, and everything that comes from it. But yet, if you see any Chicago artists that make it, who's in charge of the culture? Who's signing the record deal? Who's saying that you deserve to speak to the youth? So we're actually being targeted on a minuscule and a major level. And not necessarily saying that it's going to be some white conservatives going to save us, but choosing something different at least makes those that ain't been treating us right to get their act together at the bare minimum. At the bare minimum, because if they feel like our folks are guaranteed, we got to make them work for it. That's almost anything. If you got guaranteed business or product and supply and demand, you don't have to push out marketing if you know that the demand is high enough. They think they still got us in demand. And the greatest thing the greatest thing they fear is us waking up. It's us going back to our roots, knowing our Moorish history, knowing our Native American history, know our Nubian history, our Gypsy history, and Black American history, because majority of us in here don't even talk from Africa. Any of us talk to our grandparents, all of our grandmothers almost in here, they know if they Native American tribe, they know if they Native American history. We all come from Africa, why can't none of us remember our African tribes? It's too easy to know if we came from Cherokee. It's too easy to know if we came from Blackfoot. It's too easy to know if we were Apache. So why don't we know any of these African tribes? So we've been lied to at a monumental scale. And I just truly believe we're in a biblical time where we're learning to take our history back, take our culture back, and most frankly, take our country back. It started with us. The Constitution that we have was copied from Black and other Native Americans, called the Lucre Constitution. That means our Constitution itself was copied from Black people. Everything in this nation started with us. And it's simply at the end of time that it's coming back. So I'm extremely proud just to be here with all the brothers, sisters, and all these God-fearing and God-like people, these chosen people in the land of milk and honey, the chosen land. And I truly believe that we are entering an era that will change the projection of Black Americans forever. And I think we'll only get there and accomplish that together. And I truly believe that we will. So that's all I have to say, man. Just take that out of your time.
Ku Klux Klan started back the Democratic Party. You were speaking on.
Speak to the room.
No, I was just saying Ku Klux Klan started back the Democratic Party. You guys didn't know that. And Martin Luther King was a Republican. I'm not a Republican. I'm independent. I can be Democratic, but we got to try something new. Yeah. No doubt about it. I was on security for Trump when he was a candidate. When he came in, they ran him up out of here. So, like I say, I'll be listening to Mark like the Democratic Party been controlling Chicago since Al Capone era. Come on, man, stop playing. I mean, that was the 30s, so I'm just saying, since Al Capone era, ain't no racist white Republicans in charge in Chicago. It's just that simple. I'm just leave y'all with that right there. Ain't no racist white Republicans in charge in Chicago right now today. And we stopped. I'm from the South Side too. Mentioning that music, drill music and all that started in Land Ron and all that on the South Side of Chicago. Ron Emanuel's brother is from Hollywood. He was on security. I mean, man, don't get me started.
So anything else that you want to do?
But that's it, man. It's good. It's great. Thank you. This is awesome. Thank you.
And I want to bring you down to Mar-a-Lago. See if you're free next month. Take it down.
Okay. Let's do it.
We got to make it happen.
So he flew in this morning, 7 o'clock, came right here. He can go to the hotel or something because he want to come and put the work in. Just one of the factors that they live in.
Ready to go get some extra Okay. Get to it. Thank you guys. Thank you for having me time. You want me to back see us? You guys be on all social media.
They all want to come and go in these doors right here.
Right.
I guess we can probably walk all the way up the hill.
Okay.
Y'all just follow me up the hill until you come out these doors.
Right.
They need to go right here. I'm gonna come out that way right here.
Check.
And they're gonna keep coming. Got open markets. Open markets about 3,000. Yeah, and this traffic right here. Yeah, see how open markets. No license. They don't have to have no license, no peddler's license, no business license, or anything. These people are allowed to operate outside of the law. They operate outside of the law. But we are held accountable. We have to get business license. We got to get all kinds of license and everything, but these people don't have to get on this thing.
I got my coach.
That's weird.
Yeah. This is when again, 23rd and Halsey, right?
23rd and Halsey.
Is this considered Chinatown?
I would say Pilsen, more Pilsen in Chinatown. 23rd and Halsey. Again, this is what it is. This is where the 5-year-old kid died in this factory. We want to ask the question: how many have died in this factory? We know about the one. It may be just the one that they told us about. There could be others. And so we know that in order to stop this, that we got to have a Trump administration. This is going to turn into a major problem. This is going to turn into a major problem in this city. Make no mistake about it. And so we demand that there be a disclosure of what our dollars are being spent on. We demand that they remove these people not only from this factory, but back to the countries that they come from. This is inhumane. How did they get the occupant, the certificate of occupancy to house these people in this factory? This is not zoned for residential. So who looked the other way? The mayor do it, the Department of Buildings, somebody looked the other way in order for these people to be housed in this factory. No way. And now they're trying to push, and I want to tell everybody in Chicago, when that Bring Chicago Home ordinance come up, vote no on the Bring Chicago Home ordinance.
We're on 23rd and Halsey. Mark Carter will be here speaking.
Look at all the cars. Most of them, they all have these little stickers left. You car?
So is it on? Is it?
Here goes some more. They all coming.
Yeah.
Look at it. Yeah. Check it out, Don.
So they coming from school? You think?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Yeah, you probably
have to ask the question, right?
Right.
Think about this. If they're accommodating all these new children, then what resources are being taken from the United States citizens, children here in the city of Chicago? You know that these resources are being taken if they accommodate these people.
Right. Wow.
How do you even register these children in school? If they're not legal, how do you register them in school? Title I dollars are for United States citizens' children. Just as public housing is for United States citizens. So how do they accommodate these children in school? Now we already have a shortage of resources for children in the city in itself. So now you have a whole new group of children. Now that's just 3,000 in this factory. So just say out of that 3,000, half of them are children, school-age children. Y'all see these are school-age children. These not just, you know what I mean? These are school-age children. Where's the dollars coming from? Where's this money coming from? No. How is this being funded?
Go ahead, talking. I still hear you, Mark.
Yeah.
Wow. So what is your solution? What did you want to see happen?
The solution that we must demand, first and foremost, is that the Bring Chicago Home ordinance, that everybody, every citizen in this city vote against the Bring Chicago Home ordinance. Second, where they have the office of new Americans, then we must have an office for those who've been in America all our lives, especially those of us that descended from slavery. These are free monies going to these people who walked into this country yesterday, literally yesterday. So where's the office for the highly unemployed, the homeless, the impoverished Americans,
veterans,
the veterans? Oh man, oh man, nothing else. The veterans, and we're gonna go under the bridges where they're housing veterans. I mean, where veterans are homeless while they are housing illegal immigrants. Where's the housing for the veterans that fought for our freedom in this country? How do we justify this? Why are we sitting idly about while this is happening? Yes, we need a Donald Trump in office, who has already, I mean, he is committed to call for mass deportations, and we support President Trump. Call for mass deportations. We say pull back the resources and force these people back to their countries. This is going to explode. We act like we don't see as citizens and as the political leadership in this city. We act as if we don't see that this is going to spin off into a bunch of violence. You see that these people in New York assaulting police. You see that they're vandalizing and just robbing these stores blind in places like Oakwood. How do they even know to go that far to Oakwood? We're talking 30, 40 minutes outside of Chicago. How do you know as an illegal immigrant to go out in Oakwood? Somebody is instructing these people. Somebody is coaching this. And we need to get to the bottom of it. And the way to get to the bottom of this is to elect a Donald Trump. And we call for all of America to join the Going Red campaign and movement to call for President Trump to come back into office. We salute those truck drivers in New York. They're doing the right thing. Stand still until we deal with this situation. We know that this thing against President Trump is nothing but a backlash because he's speaking out against mass immigration, that he's speaking out against the Democrat Party. The Democrat Party has turned to the fascism of Auschwitz, Germany. Make no mistake about it. And so we stand with President Trump. We're going to run our own candidates in this city. We ask everybody across the country, run your own candidates under the Republican Party so that we push this type of madness out of this city and out of this country. If we don't do it, then we're going to see all levels of, all sorts of clashes across this country. These are children today, but 10, 20 years from now, they become their parents, who we have seen multiple occasions run into stores, taking whatever they want. So let's put a stop to this, y'all.
I wonder what schools they going to around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Live Uncut. We're on 23rd and Austin Street. Yeah. Right here. Mark Carter. Yeah. So this is real, people. I didn't know it was 3,000 people.
Oh, yes. See how big that factory is? You just can't see how far it goes back.
Yeah, we're going to get a drunk.
To pay hotel owners, property owners to house these people indoors, to house illegals indoors while American citizens are sleeping outdoors. Veterans, these are mostly veterans under here.
I got it.
So it's clear what the new American plan is about. Making us homeless while you house them, while you give them jobs, while you clothe them.
Tell me it's over 3,000 illegal migrants.
Illegal immigrants in that building where we just left. Right around the corner, less than 10 minutes away.
Yeah, we just said it.
These are American citizens.
Live Uncut, I know it.
You see them up under there. You can see one of the guys sitting right there.
Put something in there. This way.
They got nice heated tents. Nice heated. So the dollars are being spent on non-Americans, while American citizens are 3 minutes away, a 3-minute walk, right down the street. No warming buses, no food, no warm shelter. Man, bring Trump back here. Bring Trump back in office.
Oh, wow.
Factories, wind factories to accommodate illegal immigrants.
Wow.
Look at that.
Oh, wow, they got it set up. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. They got it set up, smelling good in there, too. Live uncut, I think. Wow. Man, can you believe it? I'm from Chicago. I ain't even seen this now. I heard about it. I live here, man.
It's right here. It's phone to expression. Where they resources?
You ain't got to have that. You good. You good.
Where they resources?
Yeah.
This is how American veterans are living. They have to live while they give all the resources to illegal immigrants.
Yeah.
You got anything you want to say, Don?
No, it's just expressing too. I tell you, it's like a pie shirt. It's the better thing, so organized now. That's what it's still history. Everything comes to what? It's so much
well organized,
Well, expressway people.
We can't talk about these folks and us, and they want to make it to make America look a lot easier to like what it is too.
Yeah.
It's like you got 250. Any disparity you get, but it's everything.
These American people.
The English speaking, American country. Not just for them, but they notice that he didn't pass it down the street. You know, they allow the women to be the shit.
But you know what's so strange, Mark? The illegals, they can come and get all American resources, but we can't
the
get
Americans can't go down and get the resources being given to illegals.
Yeah. Huh?
What's going on, man? Hey, let me ask you a question, bro. We got nothing down the street, but it's got heated tents out. Do they allow dollars for those kids down there?
You get something to eat?
Well, they got heated propane tanks. No. That's y'all doing that. I'm talking about. They got some heated tents down the street.
No.
Y'all not allowed to.
Are y'all allowed to go down and get something to eat?
Like some of them, but we're not allowed in the heated tents.
Do they let y'all eat down there?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yes,
they bring so much food and they bring a lot of food.
No, I'm talking about down there where the migrants at.
Oh, no.
That's what I'm talking about, brother.
Are you a veteran?
Yes, I am. Oh, wow.
American veteran.
Yes, I am. Air Force 8 years. I was in the Afghanistan war.
You hear him? Get up closer to him so you can hear what he said.
I was in the Air Force for 8 years. I was in the Afghanistan war after 9/11. I did 2 years in Afghanistan. Air Force loading bombs. We was bombing Afghanistan.
They come home in homeless.
Come home in homeless.
They're not affording the same services.
I seen my buddy blowed up right next to me.
But you can't get the same service that the illegal immigrants are getting right
I'm trying to work with the VA, but they slow doing this shit because of the migrants.
No, we know that they're taking resources from you. But the same way they're down the street, making sure that these people have resources, they should be down here, making sure y'all have heated tents.
That's right.
Man, they got catering businesses down here. I mean, the food is being catered out of a factory right down the street from y'all.
We get none of that.
And they don't allow y'all to go down.
None of that.
And you American veteran.
Yes, sir.
Block your area, block
it. Saying to him.
Yeah. So he got this.
Oh, you gonna use that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Y'all put this tag and stuff.
Okay. So you're giving your credentials again for the military?
Air Force 8 years. Afghanistan war, 2 years, 2003, 2004. Can't get my benefits. I'm suing the government now, trying to get my benefits.
But illegal immigrants are allowed to just walk right in the country.
No background checks, nothing.
They can be down and talk to that.
I remember.
No background checks.
Okay, thanks, brother.
Thank you for the service.
All right. Mark, so they literally can't walk down there and get them a catered meal. Yeah, these American citizens. See, all ethnicity people. This ain't just a black thing. Yeah.
Tent City, black wine.
Tent City, that's what you heard him say, Tent City. These are our people. These are American citizens. Born here. Live, uncut, unedited. Y'all see it for yourself. Don't you think they deserve to be treated with royalty too as well? Live, uncut, unedited, people. Yeah. No, we was wondering why they don't allow you guys to go down and eat some of the migrant food. No, there's some migrants down on the other end all the way down.
Because Americans aren't important and illegal aliens are important because, you know, they don't earn their American citizenship and they come into our country like...
But let me ask this question, because go ahead. Right down the street, they have heated tents, they got catering services, they got buses for warming shelters to warm them. Do they afford that to y'all down here?
They don't do it for homeless people or like people in tents. They don't.
Y'all veterans? Anyone of y'all veterans?
I'm not veterans.
But I mean, because we just saw it down the street, and this was the first time that I actually saw that they had those heated tents down there. They have them sitting off a little bit, but this is a shame, man, that y'all don't have the same access that they have. Exactly. They should be giving it to you first.
Why aren't Americans first? Why are illegal aliens first? That's my first question. Like, do they have American citizenship? Did they go through the hard points to even get their citizenship? Like, they didn't. They might be trying to do it, but, you know, it's up to them, you know?
But you see how easy it is for them to get resources that you can't get?
Exactly.
Have you ever tried to get some food from down there where the migrants at?
No. I didn't even know about it.
Yeah.
So they don't even let y'all know that it's going on.
They got warming buses down there for
They got a factory down there, man, where they got caterers.
I gotta ride the city bus or walk to where I'm going.
No. What I'm saying to you is that they have buses down there for them to get on to warm up. They have warm tents down there with heaters. We're talking heaters that are running into about 20 tents down the street.
Dang.
15 to 20 tents.
I didn't even see it.
It's right down the street right there.
Yeah.
And so y'all being American citizens, I want to know where those same resources for y'all.
Honestly, in my opinion, it's the president's fault. Because he's supposed to run the country, he's supposed to dictate what's happening, but we got a dumbass in office. That's just my personal opinion, though.
That's why we gotta bring Trump.
Yeah, exactly. And everyone's gonna be like, he's white supremacist or whatever. It's like, bro, what's white supremacy? Can anyone explain it? They just say it's white rich people that feel like they can do whatever they want. Everyone does what the fuck they want when they want. It doesn't matter where you're from the hood, from the ghetto, from the suburbs, it don't matter. Like, I don't get why Americans aren't first in just general.
Right.
Like, it's like...
Well, we're gonna go around the corner to, we're gonna go around here to there's another spot where they living right around the corner from the federal building, bro.
Yeah, God bless you guys.
Thanks, bless you too. Thank you for your comments.
No problem. I hope it goes viral.
I hope it goes viral as well.
I want Biden to fucking hear it.
Yeah, he will. Come back, mark up. Get off this motherfucking app, you activists, you grassroots motherfuckers. Come to Chicago now. That's my challenge. I'm here. Don't have to fucking be here. Y'all sitting here and be running him down, asking him all these questions. Sir, excuse me, sir. Oh, you ain't talking? Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am. Have you heard of Caesar actions? Like a communist country, don't nobody talk. That's how it is. Sir, have you heard of the Office of New Americas? Caesar for actions? They don't give a shit. They don't care. They don't care. They think they safe. Right here on Clark and Erie. Until Candyman show up. And sound the alarm. Well, everybody ain't gonna make it. Huh? Listen to the old man. Listen to this crazy immigrant.
Huh?
Sir, have you heard of stage for action? Yeah, they run from the camera. Scared, man. I can't say I blame them. I ain't scared. I don't give a fuck. I love my people. Even my people don't love me. You know what I'm saying? You know? Excuse me. Have you guys heard of Cities for Actions?
No.
The treasonous policy is supporting the immigrants and not you?
No, not.
You never heard of it? Do you care? No? They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. But you do, Mark. Everybody ain't gonna make it.
Standard Club. It's called the Standard
It
Club.
said no media allowed unoccupied.
Appreciate it.
It said no media allowed. I ain't going there, bro.
You go in?
No, I ain't going. You can take the phone.
Hey, you don't ask us to leave.
I know. You're gonna ask about Okay, this is a build. That ain't the name of the building.
No, it's the Standard Club. I saw it on the
called
Standard Club.
Standard Club. Okay.
Called the Standard Club. You see it?
Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see it.
Guys, they're not allowed to be here.
He ran back and I put that camera on there. He hurry up and ran back up in there. Hey, I put the camera
How
on.
are you allowed? How are these people allowed to stand right here on the side of the nursing building?
Hey.
Right on the side of the nursing building. Probably using drugs, selling drugs, and everything else. And again, these are military-aged men. What is the plan for these guys? This is a possible threat to our children waiting to happen. Or just a threat waiting to happen. And let's walk from here to the Dirksen building, and right around the corner is the United States Senator's office. Dick Durbin's office is right around this corner right here. Dick Durbin's office is right around this corner. Watch this.
So we right here on Jackson and what? Plymouth.
Jackson and Plymouth.
Jackson and Plymouth.
Yeah.
Let me put this up here. Jackson and Plymouth.
So this is the Dirksen Federal Building, where people get life in jail or given life sentences in that building right there for breaking the law. But you turn right behind you, every single person walking in that building is breaking the law. Illegal. No questions asked. Right across the street over there is Senator Durbin's office. Senator Durbin's office is right there. The Dirksen Federal Building is here. We're American citizens. I think this never to be seen again. Again, the Dirksen Building, where you get life for breaking the law, from say a year or life for breaking the law. Right at that corner is Senator Durbin's office. And right behind us, everybody is breaking the law. going into the Standard Club. Ma'am, what does that make you feel that illegal immigrants are out in this building? The Dirksen building is here, and the senator's office is right there. How much that is? But I just want to answer the question. You go in this building as an American citizen, and in some cases never to be seen again. Ever. In the Dirksen Federal buildings, the Senator Durbin's office is right there, and right behind us, the Standing Club, where illegal immigrants can break the law, and nobody says the words out. It's a slap in the face. Slap in the face. I just want to ask some people why we stand in this corner. Just ask them. How do we justify this? How do we justify it? I just want to ask people how they feel about this. How do y'all feel about it? How do y'all feel? Somebody, I just want to ask a question. Ask somebody a question. How does it make you feel that right in this building is illegal? You can get a year to possibly never be seen again, but right here, these people can break the law and not be held accountable by these people. And the senator's office is right here. Senator Durbin's office is right here.
I guess the migrants down here don't have no cars, huh? Illegals. Yeah.
So how do you feel about the illegal immigrants right here? Being like that? Yes.
I am an immigrant.
Are you an illegal immigrant?
I got my green card.
Okay.
Now what? I think this is a good tribute. It's great.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
Remember the Jackson?
Yeah. Clement and Jackson, right there. I'll be there. Hey, Mark, stand under that pole so I can get you right up under that pole.
If I just post a picture and took it.
Say right there, I'm going to screenshot that. Perfect, okay.
Yeah.
You know what? President Trump can't get back in office fast enough. I would love for President Trump to get back in office to deal with this insanity.
Do you think if President Trump win, you think he'll be able to deport all illegals?
Well, a lot of them, see, what people don't understand about President Trump being in office is that he wouldn't have to round them up. They would flee the country. Why? Because they know that he's looking for them. So a lot of them, I watched them the last time when Trump got in office, I watched them literally pack up and move back to Mexico and other countries that they had come from. And so it's not about him rounding them up. He's going to round up a lot of them, but a lot of them going to leave just on the mere fact of knowing that they're going to be rounded up. And so we can't, he can't get in office fast enough for me. You know? Bring back Trump. Bring back Trump. Sir, do you think we should bring Trump back? All these illegals right down the street. Just bring back Trump. Maybe this man wants Trump to come back. He's like Trump to come back. Deal with the situation. Oh yeah. People downtown, they're just too much talking. Again, turn around and get a shot of that building. This is the Dirksen Federal Building. This is where you could possibly walk in and never to be seen ever again for breaking the law. This is the federal courthouse. The federal courthouse. Where you could walk in this building, never to ever be heard of again. You can receive life without the possibility of parole. You can get the death penalty out of this building. And just across the street is Senator Durbin's office. Senator Durbin, Senator of the United States of America, a board member of the United States of America, who feels that it's okay to take a bunch of illegal people and let them walk into this country, never to be held accountable. Why aren't they taking the people from this building and walking them into the federal building? These people are broken for federal law. So how are they allowed to live right practically next door to the federal Dirksen building, the federal courthouse, where they have broken the federal law of walking into this country? Why are they not being taken into the Dirksen building? Dick Durbin, this is a Dick Durbin. Why are you not, as a United States citizen, walking these people into the Dirksen building? You're derelict in your duties, Senator Durbin. This is called dereliction of duty, where United States senators literally across the street from illegals walking freely around after they broke the federal law. While American citizens have to go in this building and go to jail forever. Illegal immigrants can just walk and nobody's saying anything wrong. Look at this guy. I mean, I'm pretty sure that no license to license.
Wow.
Did you see that?
Little motorbike.
I'm a bad guy. No license plate is shit. No license plate is nothing. What the hell have we got going on in this city? It is country. Lawlessness everywhere. Just lawlessness everywhere. Selling drugs, using drugs, do whatever the hell they want to do. You know what I mean? I can't wait for Trump to get back in office. I can't wait for Trump to get back in office and deal with this. We're going to do everything in our power to help us get re-elected here in the city of Chicago with the Going Fair campaign. What do we got going on down here? This is insanity. Insanity has hijacked Chicago. Illegal insanity has hijacked. Bring that Trump! Bring the time to Venezuela down there. What the fuck is going on down there? Venezuela done landed on Plymouth Street, not Plymouth Rock, on Plymouth Street. What the hell is going on here? Venezuela has landed on Plymouth Street in Chicago. What in the hell is going on down here? We're going to go back around the block one more time, and then you can get up out of it, because I know you got one.
Yeah, it's all 5 o'clock for the agency. That's clear.
Trump, hurry up and get back in office. Trump, Chicago, we're going to make sure that we do everything in our power to help you organize. Help organize the people and get you back in office, Trump. All right? Just one of the deals right here. Just go ahead.
They come up with it, but I ain't going up there. I ain't going up there. I ain't going up there. It's my good. I know you don't agree. I ain't going up there. Marcus.
Come ask you. Hey, good, okay.
Yeah, y'all know Mark Hell crazy. Y'all know that.
They don't have to under the law. Why should I? Let them tell me I can't come up in the building then. They know Chicago is lawless now. This is a lawless city, so they can't tell me I can't come in the building. If these people can walk across the border, why I can't walk in the damn building?
Online. Okay, we good. We signing off. Make sure y'all share the video. Appreciate you. This live uncut, unedited.
All right, man. I'm looking right here, man. It's been dope.
Give me
a
social media.
You can follow me on X, all of the social medias at DNADCRE. Appreciate the love, Chicago. I'll be there.
Peace out. All right, folks. Good having you.
Thank you.
Peace out. Live uncut. I know you got this live uncut.
Live uncut, unedited.
That's right. That's right. That's right. See you out, bitches.
I'm in Chicago. I like you a lot. Love you. Both gonna love you again. More to come from me and John the Spray. You guys here. Peace from Detroit, Pastor D.C. Straight to the edge of Chicago. August 19th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd. In the next month, we're gonna stand by me. Bye.
So, yeah.